Because if you think you're the smartest person in the room, you're either in the wrong room or you need to look at a different mirror, because that's not the way life works.
Andre Kirk Agassi is a former world #1 singles tennis player from the United States. Agassi is an 8-time Grand Slam champion and 1996 Olympic gold medalist, as well as a runner-up in 7 other Grand Slam tournaments. Agassi is one of the most flamboyant and extravagant tennis players to ever grace the court. He was a complete showman and entertainer on and off the court, which made him one of the biggest players in the history of the game. Off the court, though, Agassi's life has been just as fascinating and luxurious. The Las Vegas native has resided in some of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the country and surrounds himself with some of the richest and most famous people in the world. But what is it like to live such a lavish lifestyle? In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the finer points of Agassi's private and extravagant life. During the Open era, Agassi was the first male player to win 4 Australian Open titles, a record that was later surpassed by Novak Djokovic when he won his 5th title in 2015, and then by Roger Federer in 2017.
And it is!
Agassi was the first male player to win all 4 Grand Slam tournaments on 3 different surfaces: hard, clay, and grass, and the last American male to win both the French Open in 1999 and the Australian Open in 2003. So, without further ado, let's dive in. You know Andre Agassi as one of the greatest tennis players of all time. What you may not know is that he had a pretty luxurious lifestyle, even outside the court. Agassi was born in Las Vegas and spent his childhood living in a luxury hotel suite with his family. As he got older and started to make money playing tennis, he started to enjoy the high life a little too much. He would often blow his earnings on cars, planes, and yachts. Andre Agassi was born in Las Vegas, Nevada, to Emmanuel Mike Agassi, a former Olympic boxer from Iran, and Elizabeth Betty Agassi. His father is of Armenian and Assyrian heritage. Andre Agassi's mother, Betty, is a breast cancer survivor. He has 3 older siblings, Rita, Philip, and Tammy. Andre was given the middle name Kirk after Kirk Gregorian, an Armenian-American billionaire. At the age of 12, Agassi and his good friend and doubles partner Roddy Parks won the 1982 National Indoor Boys 14-year-old Doubles Championship in Chicago. Andre Agassi lives in his house in the Spanish Hills gated community built in 1993. This 4-bedroom, 5-bath home is 4,573 square feet and comes with a tennis court, pool, and spa. The luxury home is currently on the market for $15 million and is 2 stories tall with a spacious luxury suite. Enter through gigantic swinging doors that lead to an extensive inside anteroom. Roundabout steps lead to a private expert retreat on the upper level, which includes a spoiling shower, a custom-fitted storeroom or changing area, and a broad gallery that disregards the pool and tennis court with inaccessible mountain vistas. Andre Agassi owns a Vector W8, which gained huge fanfare in the 90s. It's a supercar with 650 horsepower, a twin-turbocharged Chevrolet V8, and a top speed of 242 miles per hour. Agassi returned the hand-built car after it broke down, and he was refunded the full $455,000. Agassi also owns a Humvee, an off-road vehicle with 4 flat tires and an inbuilt air compressor. Agassi has a 10-seater Lockheed Jetstar 731 private jet with letters on the tail reminiscing about his first Grand Slam title victory at Wimbledon. In the 1990s, after dating Wendy Stewart, Agassi dated singer and entertainer Barbra Streisand. He wrote about their relationship in his 2009 autobiography. Quote, "We agree that we're good for each other, and so what if she's 28 years old? We're simpatico, and the public outcry only adds spice to our connection. It makes our friendship feel forbidden, another piece of my overall rebellion. Dating Barbra Streisand is like wearing hot lava." He was married to Brooke Shields from 1997 to 1999. He married Steffi Graf on October 22, 2001, at their Las Vegas home. The only witnesses were their mothers. They have 2 children, a son, Jaden Gill, and a daughter, Jazz L. Agassi has said that he and Graf are not pushing their children toward becoming tennis players. The Graf-Agassi family resides in Summerlin, a community in the Las Vegas Valley. Graf's mother and brother Michael, along with his 4 children, also live there. Longtime trainer Gil Reyes has been called one of Agassi's closest friends. Some have described him as being a father figure to Agassi. In 2012, Agassi and Reyes introduced their line of fitness equipment. In December 2008, Agassi's childhood friend and former business manager Perry Rogers sued Graf for $50,000 in management fees that he claimed that she owed him.
I think that every partnership shouldn't require a contract. It should be a handshake. It should be a look in the eye. It should be, I've given you my word.
Agassi established a limited liability company named Andre Agassi Ventures, formerly named Agassi Enterprises. Agassi, along with 5 athlete partners including Wayne Gretzky, Joe Montana, Shaquille O'Neal, Ken Griffey Jr., and Monica Seles, opened a chain of sports-themed restaurants named the Official All-Star Cafe in 1996. The restaurant closed in 2001. In 2002, he joined the Tennis Channel to promote the channel to consumers in the cable and satellite industries and made an equity investment. Agassi was an equity investor in a group that purchased the Golden Nugget Las Vegas and Golden Nugget Laughlin from MGM Mirage for $215 million in 2004. In 2007, he sat on the board of Meadows Bank, an independent bank in Nevada. He has invested in startup companies backed by Allen & Company. Agassi and Graf formed a company called Agassi Graf Holdings. They invested in Pure, a nightclub at Caesars Palace that opened in 2004. They sold it to Angel Management Group in 2010. They launched a furniture line called the Agassi Graf Collection. Due to difficult marketing conditions and delays, they withdrew from the project in 2009, but the group still owns 3 small chunks of land.
It's about lifestyle, really. At the end of the day, it's about bringing what it is we love and care about into people's lives.
As of July 2022, Andre Agassi has a combined net worth of $200 million. He has his illustrious career, sound investments, and profitable endorsement deals to thank for this astounding wealth. He had netted about $30 million in the form of prime money alone, thanks to his innumerable wins during the course of his career. Agassi used Prince graphite rackets early in his career. He signed a $7 million endorsement contract with Belgian tennis racket maker Donné. He later switched to Head Tie Radical Racket and Head's Liquid Metal Radical Racket, having signed a multi-million-dollar endorsement deal with Head in 1993. He also endorses Penn tennis balls. On July 25, 2005, Agassi left Nike after 17 years and signed an endorsement deal with Adidas. A major reason for Agassi leaving Nike was that Nike refused to donate to Agassi's charities, and Adidas was more than happy to do so. On May 13, 2013, Agassi rejoined Nike. Agassi was sponsored by DuPont, Ebel, Mountain, Mazda, Kia Sports, American Express, and Deutsche Bank. In 1990, he appeared in a Canon television commercial promoting the Canon EOS Rebel camera.
Rebel, so easy to use, you can stop taking snapshots and start taking photographs.
Image is everything.
Andre Agassi is a tennis player filled with glitter and gold. The BBC named Agassi the Overseas Sports Personality of the Year in 1992. Likewise, Sports Illustrated magazine has named Andre Agassi the 7th greatest male player of all time. Agassi also has been inducted into the Tennis Hall of Fame. His induction happened on July 9, 2011 in Newport, Rhode Island. As we know, Agassi is a right-handed tennis player. Furthermore, Agassi uses a two-handed backhand method to play matches. One of Agassi's greatest strengths was that he could dictate play from the baseline. Furthermore, Agassi also loved wearing out opponents. He trained extremely hard to stay fit and tire his opponent out as soon as possible. Agassi's strongest surface was the hard court. However, the Wimbledon victory came on the grass's surface. Apart from being a world-class tennis player, Andre Agassi is also a philanthropist. He founded the Andre Agassi Charitable Association in 1994. Furthermore, the foundation works to help the youth of Las Vegas. Similarly, Agassi was awarded the ATP Arthur Ashe Humanitarian Award for his efforts to help the youth. Agassi is considered the most charitable person in professional tennis.